My name is Maria Gotera, and today I'm going to be discussing the treatment of immigrants in ICE detention centers. I would like to start off my speech by saying a quote by the late Robert F. Kennedy. Our attitude towards immigrants reflects our faith in the American ideal. We have always believed it possible for men and women who start at the bottom to rise as far as their talent and energy allows. Neither race nor place of birth should affect their chances. On average, more than 4,000 undocumented immigrants without a criminal record have been arrested each month since 2017, and each year it's rising. In ICE detention centers, they're denied medical treatment. They're treated unfairly, and they have to live in unsanitary living conditions. Now you might ask yourself, why does it matter? Many people believe that immigration are actually taking jobs away from American citizens. But contrary to this belief, immigration has actually increased the supply of labor. Since they spend their wages on their homes, food, and other goods and necessities, by doing this, they've also expanded on domestic demand. This has generated more jobs in construction and production of food. Now, why is it important to me? As somebody who came to this country as an immigrant and has undocumented family members, it breaks my heart when I hear or see of the treatment of immigrants. Although I eventually became a citizen, many people who have lived far worse living conditions than me and my family have been treated unfairly and have been deported. The main points I'm going to be discussing is a lack of medical treatment, the unsanitary living conditions, and the inhumane treatment. Immigrants, especially women and children, are being denied medical treatment. This has damaged their health and well-being, and in many cases has caused miscarriages. In the 2019 Immigration Detention is Dangerous for Women's Health and Rights, author Nora Ellman shared multiple stories of women being denied medical treatment. One of the women was a 23-year-old who was 4 months pregnant and seeking asylum. She was detained by U.S. Immigration and received no medical treatment, and 2 weeks later was denied medical care as she miscarried. Many women have also stated how they were shackled from their legs to their arms to their bellies while being pregnant. Now that I've talked about one of the ways detained immigrants are being treated, another point I'd like to mention is the unsanitary living conditions they have to face daily. In the 2019, there is a stench, soiled clothes, and no baths for migrant children at a Texas center. New York Times journalists explained that children as young as 7 years old were walking around in dirty clothes filled with snot and tears, and in many cases, children were forced to relieve themselves inside their pants. Many people detained haven't had access to toothpaste, soap, or even a bath since they've arrived. As we all know, unsanitary living conditions are more prone to diseases and illnesses being spread. Many immigrants have died as a result of this. The final point I'd like to mention is the inhumane living treatments immigrants have to face daily. The U.S. government considers immigrants as aliens. This has resulted in an inhumane treatment as immigrants face verbal and physical abuse, being denied interpreters, and giving little food and having to sleep in the cold. According to a PBS reporter, William Brangham stated in a 2019 a first-hand report of inhumane conditions at a migrant children detention facility, said that teen mothers and even younger than that were forced to take care of infants and toddlers with little to no adult help. Many children have also been denied phone calls. To conclude this speech, I talk about denying medical treatment, unfair treatment, and inhumane conditions. Referring back to Robert F. Kennedy's quote, his words of inspiration should give people some insight on the importance of immigration and the benefits the United States can have on people looking for a new home. Thank you for listening.